Yeah. Hi. Hi, everyone. I hope everyone is doing great. I'm really sorry. Yeah. So I hope and I believe everyone is doing great. Gunika, I hope you are there on the meet. Probably if there is anything to moderate, please let me know. Um, Hello, Gunika.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
audible.
Yes, you are audible. So if there is anything, please pause by.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I hope I'm audible and also the screen is visible, right?
Yes, you're perfectly audible.
Great, perfect, great. And also during the this thing, we'll try and ask few questions on Slido. I'll try and probably put that as well on YouTube as well as on Zoom. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the place where we will be asking few questions, few polls. At the same time, if the community wants to ask us some questions, please feel free to do so. I will be more than happy to address them. And thanks a lot, everyone, for joining us. Uh, yeah, I'm just yeah. Probably started. Gunika, maybe there is some voice noise at your end. Could you please?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. You are able to unmute yourself, right?
yeah.
Okay, great, perfect. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot. And probably I'll how we'll proceed forward with this ceremony is we'll try and talk a bit about DeFi. And I want to know what do you all know about DeFi and how we started and what we started. What are your thoughts? What do you know about DeFi? So this is probably the Slido question that I would try and ask to begin with, and we can see what are the responses. Maybe what do you know about DeFi and how it started? Any guess that you guys can make? Yeah, this is the first question that I've already asked on Slido. Yeah, probably I'll circle back in a while and go ahead with presenting myself. Yeah, I've already asked the question. You can go ahead and respond. And coming to DeFi, right? How it started and why it started. Probably I'll try and explain certain things. It was started with an intent to create an impact and build a great community and product in the field of data science, and also we wanted people to love associating with what we would build and be it the impact, the product, and the community. So this was the intent right at the beginning. The idea was to create an impact. Okay, and that's when DeFi was born. Basically, we had a bunch of brainstorming sessions and all, and that's when DeFi was born with a vision to build data culture and to democratize data science learning. And the vision is as simple as it says. We want to build data culture and democratize data science learning, where we committed to ourselves that we would make every attempt possible to provide the best experience to the learners, that which would make DeFi as a default destination for their data science learning. So this has been the intent right from day one when we started this initiative. And of course, I mean, I have this quick question again. What, according to you, is democratization of data science learning? Anyone, if you can quickly address this. What, according to you, is data science democratization of data science learning. Gunika, if we have some interesting answers, just try and pitch in. I'll be happy. You can probably prompt them. So we are already getting some answers on Zoom, if I'm not wrong. I'm seeing that making knowledge accessible to all, reaching out globally, make data science accessible to everyone, making data available to all. Everyone wants. Okay, these are some of the answers that I'm seeing on Zoom. Probably like, what I'll do is I'll try and put it here somewhere. Yes. Okay. So that the users on yeah. So these are some of the answers that we got. Making knowledge accessible to everyone, and making data science accessible to everyone, making data available to everyone. Everyone who wants to learn data science can access it without any cost. Yes, equal opportunity to learn. Some question, what does DPhi name signifies? What's the secret behind its nomenclature? Yes, we will definitely pick this question in a while. Before that, I'll probably try and address what data science is for us. So coming to democratizing data science in general, I would say, just give me 1 second. I'll try and log this meeting. Yeah, I'm sorry. So coming to democratizing data science, so general, if we go with the notion of democratizing data science, it's nothing but the notion that anyone with little to no expertise can do data science if provided with ample data and user-friendly analytics tool. This is what MIT News says. So technically, anyone should be able to apply data science with basic tools and also ample data. This is what democratizing data science means. Whereas in our terms, when it comes to democratization of data science learning, means we would want anyone with little to no experience in data science to be able to learn and get introduced to the beautiful world of data science seamlessly. Be it a marketer or supply chain manager or a doctor, software engineer, business developer, and anyone for that matter, from any profession or any walk, all walks of life, they should pretty much data science should be pretty much accessible. Learning should be pretty much accessible to them, and they should be able to learn seamlessly. This was the intent behind starting this. And now you may ask, in the vision statement, we also wrote something called as building data culture. So what does that mean? It can be in any form. Let's say the way we operate at work, building, or in our lives, right? Even if we have to purchase a real estate land somewhere, or probably even if we are going to buy some stocks in a particular company or whatever it is, we try to analyze the data, we try to check its history, and we try to do a bunch of analysis before even making that decision, right? So that's where we wanted to build data culture that would help us, everyone, make better data-driven decisions with the data, yet being human. Okay, in today's world, if we look at it, data science is not just a data scientist thingy, it is for everyone. And each one of us are consumers of data, and we must technically empower ourselves with these essential data science skills to be able to make better decisions. So this was the intent behind keeping the vision statement as building data culture. And of course, we committed to ourselves saying that, okay, we would democratize the data science learning and also build a culture for data. And obviously, if we have to achieve it, we need to come up with some facilitating process. That's where we thought probably we will facilitate this learning process. At the same time, we would want to achieve our vision. And in order to do that, we will be adopting various modes of learning. And that's where I think we have come up with a platform. I believe all of you must have gone through the platform by now. But yeah, so right now, as you can look at it, the new platform has learn, practice, and discuss. So basically, the learners on DPhi can technically learn data science problem solving through courses, that is through learn and through practice, and also they can learn problem solving through courses, competitions, practice, and also through discussion forums. Discuss is something that we built recently as well, and competitions platform is something that we would be building over time. But this is probably the tip of the iceberg, and we would continue to do boot camps on a regular basis. Boot camps will be another module which will be added to the platform soon. So yes, that's something. So basically, further we will also make every attempt to enrich and gamify the entire learning experience for our community of learners. This is something that we would like to communicate and commit. And not just that, we as a team come with this particular school of thought where we strongly believe that finances should not impede one's learning. And fundamentally, our belief is that education should not be sold in the way it is being done in the market currently. So, and it should be offered for free as much as possible. So that's our fundamental belief. So we will stick to those principles. We will ensure that the learning is free as much as possible, or it will be provided at an extremely economical cost that is accessible to masses. But it will be technically on DPhi, it will be offered for free as much as possible. That's something that we would like to communicate and commit. And as we move forward, we will be exploring various options that would allow us to sustain, grow, and create much bigger impact without deterring any of the values that I just mentioned a while ago. So that's some intent and probably the vision, mission behind starting DPhi. And you can technically share your thoughts again on Slido. Feel free to opine about your thoughts on the share your thoughts about the vision of DPhi. And obviously, going forward, the community will be run by the community itself. It is for the community, it is built for the community, and it should be run by the community itself. That's where I think we have seen some really brilliant coaches out there who have started giving back to the community. And we have seen some absolutely brilliant speakers who have come forward without any expectation in the entire process. And not just that, the community itself, the learners, the way they adapted to things, the way they started learning and other stuff, it's absolutely commendable in my opinion. So I'm trying to check the chat. So breaking the bigger chunks into smaller one to learn more deeply. Okay, DPhi is a platform to make. Okay, these are some of the responses that I'm getting on Zoom. To start graduation program in data science with live industry program. Okay, these are some of the thoughts that people are sharing. Guys, if you can, it would be really brilliant, if you can share some of your thoughts on Slido as well. That would be really helpful. Because I'll try and present the Slido in a while where you can check all of it. So I'm just sharing the Slido link on Zoom as well as on YouTube maybe. We are also DPhi is community brought out of passionate people. Thanks Manohar, and we are seeing some responses on YouTube as well. Thank you. So that's some information about DPhi and how we started, what all it took us to do it. And I'll probably start to talk a bit about Bootcamp and how it all started. So first things first, initially when we started DPhi, we started writing few articles. It was back in December, January 2020. That's when probably you might have seen one or two articles from my end, which were published on our blog. Nothing much apart from that. And then everything started in the month of, I think March, April was the time when we were thinking to do something impactful. And that's when we started getting in touch with a lot of people in the community. And we realized we should do something quick and also something impactful to the community. And yeah, that's when, and initially, when we started, our thought process was that we would be teaching to 300 learners, and we wanted to give a very good experience to all of them. And that was the discussion that we were also having with a lot of speakers. But apparently, in less than a week, we got 3,000 registrations. And I want to ask a quick guess question. Any guess how much time it took us to get to the 300 learners? So this also, I'll try and put it on Slido. You can.
Chanakya, I think there's some issue with adding the answers in Slido. There's an option of
Oh,
adding the questions,
yeah,
but
I'm okay. They need to go to polls actually, I guess, maybe. So there are two sections, if I'm not wrong.
the poll says there are no active polls at the moment,
Oh,
and in Q&A we have the question and the answers.
okay. I'm really sorry. I think yeah, I activated the polls now. Okay, my bad. Sorry,
Cool.
bad usage of software. This is probably the second time or first time I'm using Slido. I'm really sorry. I think you should be able to see the questions now.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Gunika. Yeah, I'm also able to see some questions. Yeah, great, perfect. And yeah, I'll probably create another poll which has okay, I'm asking a quick question that needs to be answered in 30 seconds. It will be appeared in, okay, any guess in, yeah. So yeah, I'm also asking a quiz. Probably you can have a look at it. And yeah, that's some information. And well, so when we started, as I said, we started with an assumption that we would be getting 300 learners, but then it blew up, and we got 3,000 plus registrations in less than 10 days. And also, as you can see, our initial post, I guess, so the first session started on 20th May, and my initial post that which I shared with the entire community, it was in if I'm not wrong, on, yeah, it started with this blog post when we started on May 10th. And these are some of the awesome speakers that you can see. And yeah, so we had to literally stop after a point in time because we didn't know how to handle things. And because obviously we planned for 300, and it came out to be 3,000. And then we were figuring out how to scale things up. That's when we kind of rolled out a message again in the community, where I was using my own personal handle, and we were rolling out on different forums. And with that help, we were able to get some 50 plus coaches. That's when we were able to scale things up, and we were able to assign things to different coaches. During the process also, we found some really passionate community members, at the same time passionate speakers who would want to give back to the community by sharing knowledge. And I think some of them are Julian, who has delivered a couple of sessions, and also a couple of doubt clearing sessions. We were clueless before that. We were Julian was not in the list of speakers before that. Okay, it happened after the bootcamp has started. And same with Tan and bunch of other with Tan. Yeah, these are the two speakers who have come in after we started the bootcamp. And also, for that matter, Dipanjan Sarkar, he also he agreed to host a session for us after we started the boot camp. That's really kind of all these people who have come forward to make it happen. And okay, well, I think the poll is already done. Let me quickly check what was the answer. Oh, I'm really sorry. I think I didn't start the quiz yet. Okay, I have started the quiz now. People should be able to see it. And you have 20 seconds to answer it. And yeah. So probably like, I'll kickstart with thanking all the coaches, all the speakers who have come forward. To be honest, like, most of them are very, like, very crunched on time, or influencers, and who keeps getting a lot of requests. For example, Admin, for that matter, he has some massive 20K plus followers on LinkedIn, and people get in touch with him very often. For different requests and bunch of other things. He's super occupied, but he agreed to do a session for us. At the same time, it's not just a single time 1 hour session. What we would do in the entire process is we also did a dry run with each of the speakers. And the most challenging part is right from the beginning, we felt that the content should be in synchronous, especially when we are teaching to absolute beginners and beginners. The content should be in synchronous. Otherwise, people will be lost. People will be confused, and we were quite worried about it. What will happen and how it will happen, because we are having different speakers for different topics. And I think the awesome, like, speakers have managed it quite well, if I'm not wrong. So they have made it, I mean, like, they have adapted all the feedback that we have given, and they have adapted to what all feedback that we have given them in the dry runs or in the notebooks or whatever it is. And I'm very thankful to each and every one of them. To begin with, like, it all started with Admin with his first session on introduction to data science and its application. And then comes Gayatri. Okay, I'm just presenting my screen. And Gayatri started her session with introduction to basically, like, she started speaking about NumPy, if I'm not wrong. And then, like, we had a session with Sarvanan. He spoke about a bit about he was talking about pandas and a bit about data visualization. And then we had our very own speaker, Gunika. She's a part of our team, and I'm pretty sure, like, every one of you know that. She has picked this session on deep dive into Matplotlib library, and also a bit about visualization, data visualization and all. And then we had a session by Ian. He actually gave 2 sessions. One is on data pre-processing and exploratory data analysis. And then, like, he also came back and gave another session on logistic regression as well. And I had to confess something here. Like, he had some major health issues, and I told him, like, you should not be taking the second session because he was suffering from jaundice at that point in time. And but he was reluctant to give up, and he was like, no, I want to do it because I have taken that responsibility to deliver this session. And these are the kind of speakers that we have seen in the process. And then, like, we had a session with Joinal. He made it very interactive with by playing around with his own Gmail data set. Again, a slightly advanced topic. And we had a session with Amu Bartram as well. He has spoken about, he played around with fraud detection data set, where he was handling the missing values and also the class imbalance. And then we had our very own coach again, and our dear team member who has joined us recently, Julian. So Julian, he gave a very brilliant session on data science for cybersecurity analysis. Then it proceeded with me. I took a session on building your first machine learning model. And then we had an optional session by Mr. Ramanathan, who delivered a session on predictive modeling in R. And then we had another session on linear regression and types of ML models by Tan. He's super awesome. I mean, like, he has been a learner, he has been a coach, and has done multiple roles. He has picked it very well. Thanks, Tan. And then, like, we had a session. I think I tried to skip some of the sessions because the speakers were repeating. And finally, like, we had a session on NLP 101. This is again an optional session for beginners and absolute beginners, but we did a mandatory session for advanced learners. it was another. I mean, like, the kind of information that we got from this session is tremendous. And finally, we ended with the session on data storytelling. Again, like, this is slightly outside the bootcamp, but it was delivered by Vijay Praveen Maharajan, and it was brilliant. So overall, as I look at it, we had a power packed a combination of different sessions, and that covered wide range of topics. And if I have to put it in nutshell, the bootcamp consisted of 200 plus hours of coursework, 20 live sessions, and 2 to 3 capstone assignments on real world data sets, right? And like, we have covered a wide range of topics ranging from data science, basics of data science, and also like, Python programming to hyperparameter tuning. And also we went till the stage where we were applying the ML algorithms while solving problems. Okay. And definitely it wouldn't be possible without the effort of these speakers. Like, we had close to I guess, like, we had close to, like, all these speakers have helped us in the entire journey. 15 plus speakers is what we had. And there were 50 plus coaches who joined us from worldwide. I would like to thank each and every one of them, and I would like to express my gratitude through this ceremony. And I'm extremely sorry if I'm being very monotonous and very boring. Please bear with me. I think this is extremely important because we need to thank all of them for all their effort. And yes, and I can also see that I can also see that, like, a lot of people are saying this. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And I can also probably, like, Gunika, are there any interesting questions that you noticed on YouTube or on Zoom?
Yeah, someone asked if the vision of DPhi was your idea. Just curious.
The vision of DPhi. So it's a tricky question. So basically, like, I had been talking to a lot of people along with my co-founder and other people. So yes, I mean, it is a collaborative effort. And yeah, right from the beginning, yeah, it's just a matter of, like, your thoughts align with some other thoughts, and it doesn't really matter who started it, and how you execute it is what matters. So for example, there is this saying, I mean, like, Google probably started much later than Yahoo, but still, like, now they are the industry leaders. So similarly, I think a lot of people might be having this vision. Similarly, like, I got this, and like, I was discussing with a bunch of people who are correlating with the vision, and that's where it all it strike the balance. So that's, I hope that answered your question. And
Yeah.
anything else that we
Yeah.
have?
Saswat Priyabhat asked, how will we stay connected with the community forever?
Yes, I mean, I think we already launched the platform, right? I'll just show you. So we already have a nice platform out here. So you can technically, like, you just need to log in and register here. There is this discussion forum where, like, you can keep connected with the community with the help of discussions. And for learning, like, you have learn and practice, and soon we will be coming up with competitions. And not just that, the Slack channel will still be there. It's just that once the premium is done, we won't be able to search for more than 10,000 messages. Otherwise, like, we should be able to still have real-time communication on chat on Slack. So yeah, it's there.
Yeah. Another question is the origin of the name DPhi.
Okay, great. That's a good question. I think so. I don't know how many of you know about this function called as phi, which is slightly statistical in nature. Yeah, so D stands for data, and phi stands for a Greek letter, which is slightly statistical, and, like, it's a function. It's one of the, I would say, important functions per se. So yeah, we were brainstorming actually, and we thought maybe DPhi could be a right name, data and phi. So yeah, it's DPhi. So yeah, that's how it all originated. I hope that addresses your question. And coming to the results, right? The quiz results that I asked. So basically people said, okay, let me present this probably. So any guess in how much time we took to get 300 registrations? This was a question that I asked. So most of them have answered it as 10 hours and like, 1 day. So it's not 10 hours. We took some close to, I think 16, 17 hours. It took us probably like, less than a day, probably, yeah. So it took us less than a day. And yeah, that's some statistics for you. Maybe I had put a wrong answer there itself. So yeah. Okay, and also we are having some questions on Slido as well. I'll probably pick them one by one at a later stage. And before that, I would like to check with Julian and Gunika if you can add some lines, and any other coaches who would want to share some experiences with the community before we kickstart with the ceremony. Julian, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, Julian, the stage is yours. Please feel free to chip in. Yeah.
All right. So I actually prepared a speech. So let me introduce again my speech.
Okay, great, perfect.
All right. So good morning, guys. Good afternoon and good evening to everyone. It's a really pleasure to me to be here with you today, celebrating our success in a new professional stage, in your careers and in ours, actually. So DPhi's Bootcamp has been a unique learning opportunity for everyone. From an academic point of view, we have fulfilled the great goal of impacting content like few others, offering a complete and updated program. From a personal point of view, it has meant a great experience for me and for all of us of growth. The bootcamp showed us that a cause can be powerful enough to unite people who speak different languages and have different cultures, who are miles away but are connected to a learning mission and contributing to each other because someone's enthusiasm can be inspiring. It was really an honor to me to be part of this initiative that managed to transcend virtual barriers, reaching more than 3,000 people. This is actually insane and awesome, not only with knowledge, but with an opportunity to grow. Reading your messages and witnessing your progress makes me gratified that our work and teaching effort are worth it, because you give meaning to every effort we make to deliver the best we have, not only as professionals, but as people. Thanks to each of you, mentors, coaches, learners, and DPhi members, for filling our lives with pride and satisfaction. You have been my inspiration. My sincere thanks for letting me feel how rewarding it is to leave your mark on someone's life through a passion that we share, such as data science. Thanks to Chanukya, Gunika, and all of the team members for allowing me to participate and for making data science a way of living. Let this be the beginning of a path that we can travel together from now on. I wish you the greatest success on this beautiful journey, and congratulations for you guys for being in the path of data science.
Great, thanks a ton, Julian. I think that's very insightful. I was like, that's very thoughtful as well. Thanks a lot for your kind words. I hope the community is already appreciating your effort and your commitment, everything. I think words do very little justice for the kind of effort that you have put in the entire duration of the boot camp, and we are very happy, and we are very happy for the entire thing that you have done, and also like we're also looking forward to working with you, as I already mentioned to the community. So Julian has started he has joined the team recently as a lead data scientist, and he'll be joining the efforts, joining the forces to take DPhi to a next level, along with the community, with the team, and everyone out there. Thanks a lot, Julian. And probably I'll let Gunika share her thoughts. Yeah, Julian, you want to add something, or yeah?
No, let Gunika
Yeah,
add something
okay,
else.
great.
Thank you.
Great, thanks. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a very small speech to give. So
Okay.
it's been it's been around 3 months since I joined DPhi as a content developer, and starting right from the Python modules, the feedback all of you have given for the content has helped us improve twofold. When I heard from someone that the manner in which the topics were explained is extremely intuitive and easy to understand for them, it made me really, really happy. So, from laying down the syllabus structure to pulling off the last minute sessions, the learning curve throughout the bootcamp has been exponential for me. The most valuable thing I've gained is this beautiful community. It's the essence of motivating and supporting each other throughout and not taking it as a race that makes it special. And I really hope that all of you continue to do that. That's all. Happy learning.
Thank you. Thanks a ton, Gunika. And yeah, before we jump in, yeah, thanks a lot. And to share some more information about Gunika, she's our first team member. Basically, she's one of the first interns who joined our team, and the kind of impact that she has created in the short span of time. And it's amazing. I mean, I have thoroughly enjoyed working with her, and I think it's been a great pleasure. She's always there for the team, be it if we have to deliver a session tomorrow, or if we have to do a night out to produce a module for the next day. She has always been in for it, and she has delivered what was needed. And thanks a ton, Gunika, for everything. And also we have one more person, and any other coaches who are there in the session. I've invited few of the coaches, but I think most of the coaches are quite occupied, uh, and also apart from that, I'll probably go ahead and thank each of the coaches who have been a part of the boot camp. So to begin with, obviously we have Julian, and then I would also like to thank Rohit for his amazing efforts throughout the boot camp. He has been always enthusiastic and always there for us throughout the journey. And yeah, and we had yeah. So we have yeah. So just give me 1 second. Yeah, we have come Sunny, and we have Pascal, Banu, Sanyam, Dhawan, Tan. We have Avi Thomar, Farhan. We have Amit Chauhan. We had Diksha Singh, Billa Shrikar, Rupakant, Ruben, Utkarsh, Adarsh, Afaf Attar, Krishna, Harshita Agarwal, Shaurya Kumar, Agraha Jigasu. And I would like to thank each and every coach who have been out there. You have done an outstanding job in terms of responding to the queries, or being with the learners and other things. And I think a lot of learners appreciate your effort, and because of you, they've been able to take this stepping stone. I would like to express my gratitude, and also the gratitude on behalf of the community to all of you. And thanks a ton for everything. And with that, what we can do is we can probably get started with the graduation ceremony. I'll probably make it super quick. Just give me one moment. I'm trying to set up the screens. And my apologies if I got some names wrong. My extreme, please forgive me for that. But I'll try to make it as intuitive and as easy as possible. And with this, we will start off probably. So we are right now picking up only those learners who have filled the form. To begin with, we have Piyush Bhatia from India, and he's a software engineer at Catalyst One. He's one of the basically whomever I will be calling out throughout from now on, they all have graduated, and they have either been in excellence or probably merit list or accomplished list. So yeah, I'll probably make it very quick from now. And then we have Nagendra Rajas. He's an application developer at Accenture, and here are some of his thoughts. We have
Sanukya, your screen is not visible.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't switch on my screen. Yeah, apologies. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'll probably start off again. So it all started, yeah. So here are the list of learners who have graduated from the bootcamp. To begin with, we have Piyush Bhatia, who is a software engineer from Catalyst One. And then we have Nagendra Rajas. He's an application developer at Accenture. And we have Rupesh Agarwal from VIT Bhopal. And we have Abhinav Kabra. He's a final year student at Galgotias University. And we have Lakshman Raj R. He's from India, and he's pursuing his electronics and instrumentation engineering from Kongu Engineering College. And we have Naman Jain, who is a software engineer at Global Logic Inc. And we have Omkar Naidu, who is an administrator at Optimize. And we have Arati from Tamil Nadu. She's a test engineer at Crayon. We have Krishnan Ravichandran. He's currently pursuing his MS in TU Berlin. As you can see, we have been reading all the testimonials in the last few hours while putting it together. I think, probably we will also share these presentations with you in a while. And we have Prem Sagar, who is from VIT Bhopal again. We have Sunita Kumari. She's from Arya Institute of Technology and Management. We have P. Roshan Prasad. He's currently pursuing his bachelor's in computer science at Spurti Engineering College. And we have Akshat Bandula. He's currently pursuing his BTech in computer science from University School of Information, Communication and Technology. We have Viram Jain. He's from India, Indore, and he's currently pursuing, he's a student in computer science. We have Tanvi Srivastav. She's currently a BTech student at IEC College of Engineering and Technology. We have Chappidi Vishnuvardhan Reddy from Hyderabad. He's currently pursuing his BTech at LMIT. Okay, before that, I'll probably take a short break, and yeah. So tell me one thing. So I'll probably share one screen, and I would like to know what are your thoughts on this. So I'm sure there would be a lot of graduates from 2020. So can anyone resemble this particular thing? And probably you can note down your comments. 2020 graduating class be like. So also if there is someone who has graduated in 2020, please feel free to probably put down your. Okay, I'll create a poll and check how many people are from graduation who are doing their graduation in 2020. So it's an open question. And okay, let me just. Okay, probably I'll skip this, and you can put your comments in the chat or in the option out there. So yeah, and after this, we have Suparna Yogesh. He's a student in computer science, University of Hyderabad. And we have Diksha Singh. She's a Oracle application developer at IBM India. And we have Ravi S. He's a senior consultant. We have Nivedika Ravichandran. She's currently pursuing her computer science engineering at PSG College of Technology. And we have Dhruv Jain. He's currently doing his post-graduation in data science and engineering at Great Lakes Executive Learning. We have Hadi from Canada. He's currently pursuing his postdoctoral research from University of Pullep. And we have Ahmed Farooq. He's working as a GIS developer at KCube. And we have Giovanna. She is from Milan, Italy, and she's a soft skills trainer and freelancer. And we have Alek Pandey. He's currently pursuing his BTech in electrical engineering. Vinisha Thalla. She's from Hyderabad, quality assurance. We have Syed Junaid Hussain. He's from Pakistan, Karachi. He's a risk analyst at Dawood Family. And we have Mahika Roy. She is from UK and she's a high school student and at Sale Grammar School. Apparently, she's one of the high school kids that I'm talking about. She has been very passionate about a bunch of things, and she's doing a great job when it comes to data science, getting started with data science. And we have Brain Tang. He's from Singapore pre-university student. He's also again, like, another student, like, who hasn't yet joined the university. He's yet to join. He has been always super enthusiastic, and you must have seen him asking questions throughout, right? And we have Olufemi Alatis. He's a manager at the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. And we have Shirisha, and we have Kirtesh Kumar Parekh from Vadodara. He's doing his mechanical engineering at IIT RM. We have Harshit Singh from Kanpur. He's a data analyst intern at Sapio Analytics. And we have Bhavana Ganu. She's a senior software engineer at Lee Force. We have Pushpa. She's a trainee decision scientist at Mu Sigma. And we have Swaroop Banerjee. He's currently pursuing his MBA in NMIMS Bangalore. Yashwant, he's from Car Technologies, India. Niranjan Kumar, he's from Jharkhand and doing his MBA at IIMT Hyderabad. We have Divya Madhuri from Vishakhapatnam. She's a decision scientist at MU Sigma. So with that, like, I'll probably take a pause here and go back to another slide. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, we are just trying to follow one particular order, and yeah, I think I would definitely recommend you guys to read, and also, like, I'll probably share these slides with all the coaches and also the learners. I think it just testifies and it talks volume about the kind of impact the community learning had in the entire process, which is really awesome. And we would want to continue doing it so that we promote a community learning, not just at DPhi, but also in other communities, so that it goes a long way. And we can probably do that trend setting thing. And I'm looking forward for the community members to be able to make this happen in the entire process. So with this, I'll start off with Muhammad Shakib Umar. He's a consultant at Bristol Cone. We have Bhavya Bansal. She's doing her MS in statistics, Punjab University. Kishore Kumar, Sri Ramakrishna Engineering College. Niveta Balasubramanian, she's from Chennai. She's a software engineer at HSBC Technology India. So, and also one of the reasons why we asked for the details, the location, as well as the organization, is just to tell you, like, what kind of diversity of learners we had, and everyone had this common vision and mission to accomplish this, where everyone are on the same page and wanted to basically learn data science. So that's quite motivating for us as well as, and also I think that never giving up attitude has helped learners big time. So with that, we have Balamurgan Vasudevan. He's from Chennai, and he's working as a project manager at L&T. We have Tushar Agarwal from JSS Academy Technical Education. We have Sankla Harsh Kumar from NIT Warangal. We have Gursmeer Singh Bedi from VIT Bhopal, Hitesh Jha, Nepal College of Information and Technology. He's from Nepal. We have Rajesh, who's working at Tata Consultancy Services. We have Abhinav Kailash Kabra, his senior analyst at MasterCard. And we have Chidambaram Anantakrishna. He's a Scrum Master at CGI. We have Seema Veera Kaushik, Hyderabad, from Hyderabad. He's pursuing his BTech in mechanical engineering, third year. And yeah, just give me 1 second. Yeah, and we have Chirag Ganguly, who is from VIT. We have Lady Joanna Molina from Colombia. She's a statistician. We have Satyam Gupta. He's from Global Cloud Exchange. And we have Saujanya Konikamalla. She's from Hyderabad and she's a software engineer at HTS. We have Shreya Vajpayee from New Delhi, pursuing her PTech in Indira Gandhi Delhi Technical University for Women. And we have Vishal Gupta. He's an assistant professor at MMEC, Mulana. We have Bhaskar Raj Aryal from Kathmandu. He's a software engineer at Ven, Nepal. We have Sahul Dio. He's from Bangalore business. He's from Bangalore and he's a business analyst at Standard Chartered GBS. We have Divyansh Mishra. He's from Kanpur and a student at GLA University, Mathura. We have Utesh from Dubai University. From Dubai, he's a university student at Goldsmith College, University of London. We have Mona Jain from New York. She's a data analyst at ADP. And Tushar Manish Sinha from India, Bennett University. Divya Sri, Velamala College of Engineering, India. Anuradha Thandan from Netherlands. Juhi Arora from Institute of Information and Communication, UDC. Sumit Shah from Nepal, Kathmandu University. Avula Baya Reddy, software engineer, Ericsson. Johnny Ijak, PhD in biotechnology, Osmania University. Kalol Ganguly, he's from Mumbai. He's a chief executive officer and passionate data analyst. Priya Jain, she's currently pursuing her bachelor's at Delhi Technical Campus, GGSIPU. Dr. Kalyan Parimi, he's a software engineer at Accenture. Ankita Das from Durgapur, India, currently pursuing her BTech in MAKAUT. Sohel Jafar Sheikh from Rizvi College of Engineering, Mumbai. Shika Sharma from Gurgaon, India. She's a sales engineer at Vision Automation and Robotic Solution. Shivani Singh, New Delhi Senior Associate at Analytic, India. I'm really sorry, if we have messed up with some of the images, our apologies for that. And Boni Benny, Trivandrum, lead data analyst. And with that, let me ask a particular question here. Create polls, leaderboard. Okay, apparently I'm unable to ask any questions on Slido. Okay, let me do this thing. Can anyone guess what are the percentages when it comes to how many professionals would have been there in the bootcamp and how many students? Any rough guesstimate? Probably I'll look back at the answers in a few seconds. You can give a percentage, 30, 30 or whatever it is. first keep the percentage of students, and second keep the percentage of professionals. Okay, if you feel that there are 90% students and 10% professionals in the overall bootcamp, then you can say 90 hyphen 10 or something of that sort. Okay, something like 90 hyphen 10. Okay, I'll just probably show you how it looks like. Something like this. Okay, you can put it this way. If you think 90% are students and 10% are professionals. Okay, if it is otherwise, or whatever it is, you can come up with your own number. 90-10 is just an example. I'd like to check what are the numbers, and yeah, it would be interesting. And yeah, and so Benny is from Trivandrum, India. He's a lead data analyst at ENY. And yeah, that's pretty much in this slide. Probably Gunika, maybe you have the rest of the slides. Maybe you would want to delegate, do it now. Yeah. Shall I, do you want to share your screen?
Yeah, I can share my screen.
Yeah, just give me a moment. I'll just stop sharing my screen. Yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah, you should be able to share the screen now.
Yes, is it visible?
Yes, it is visible. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Okay, it's not working in full screen mode. Probably I can work out like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we have,
it is working, but yeah, cool. Go
so
ahead.
we have Sudeep Ghosh, who's from India, Durgapur. He's a BTech student at BC Roy Engineering College. Then we have Shobit Kumar, who's from Bihar, India. He's an undergraduate computer science at University of Hyderabad. Then we have MVNK Arun, who's from Kansas. He's a software engineer at iGate Tech. Then we have Selvan R from India, Chennai, a cloud solution architect at Cognizant Technology Services. Then we have Kandregula Yathindra Prasad from Vishakhapatnam, who's an MCA student at Gayatri Vidya Parishad. Then we have Jasroop Singh Chadha, who's from Delhi and is a BTech student in Computer Science, Vellore Institute of Technology, Bhopal. Then we have C. Pratyusha Reddy from Hyderabad. She's a PGDM student at Institute of Public Enterprise. Then we have Puneet Tiwari from Rewa, India, a BTech student, CSC at Vellore Institute of Technology, Bhopal. Then we have Ruchika Pandey from India, Gurgaon, an executive at Riskit Technology, Make My Trip. Then we have Naresh Eligala from India, Hyderabad, who's a stay-at-home dad. Then we have Sneha Pawar from India, who's an undergraduate student at KLE Institute of Technology, Hubli. Then we have Arjun Pathak from Kolkata, India, who's a BSc General student at Calcutta University. Then we have Albana Celepija from Italy, Toronto, a software engineer at FBK. Then we have Priyanka Ribali from Hyderabad, who's a data scientist, associate solution leader at Brina Enterprises Private Limited, Hyderabad. Then we have Shanmukh Srinivas Jona Batla from India, a BTech student in computer science, Sri Indu College of Engineering and Technology. Then we have Babuji R from India, Chennai, a technology architect at CTS. We then have Rajeshwar Rao RJ from Chennai, India, who's an intern analyst at Metaverse. Then we have Sai Bharat Reddy from India, a student at NITW, National Institute of Technology, Warangal. We have Indupriya Krishnamurthy from India, Madurai, who's a business development executive. Srilata Renu Kuntla, India, Hyderabad, a data analyst. Prince Kumar from New Delhi, MSc Informatics, Institute of Information and Communication, University of Delhi. Raja Kitresh C from India, Chennai, who's in BECSC, Rajalakshmi Engineering College. Then we have Satish Kochra from Hyderabad, a quality analyst at Infor India Private Limited. We have Sandeep Kumar Yadav from India, Delhi, a project lead at Diebold Nixdorf India Private Limited. Ahmed Mahabubul Alam from Bangladesh, Sylhet, a wireless engineer at Siradar. Kunal Kulkarni from Nashik, Maharashtra, who's a recent graduate. Then we have Radhika Sethi from India, Pune, who's a university student at computer engineering at MKSSS Cummins College of Engineering for Women, Pune. Binay Chandra Rai, who's from Hyderabad, India, a deputy manager at ADP. Syed Ibrahim from Abu Dhabi, the project lead at Tech Mahindra. Reha Priyadarsini Manika Dasami from Coimbatore, India, a BTech student in Information Technology, Sri Ramakrishna Engineering College. Himang Bhanushali, from India, a software engineer at Accenture. Then we have Darshan Vitlani from Ahmedabad, a BTech student in Mechanical Engineering, IIT RAM. Sai Kiran Matla from Hyderabad, a software engineer at Wipro Technologies. Rachit Agarwal from New Delhi, India, BTech in Computer Science, VIT Bhopal University. Soumya Agnihotri, Jaipur, an undergraduate student at NIT Warangal. Ankit Srivastav from India, Mumbai, a senior software analyst at Accenture. Muhammad Ashir Khan from Pakistan, Karachi, who is enrolled in MS Computer Science at Tronit Private Limited. Bolaji Bolugan from Nigeria, who is enrolled in BTech in Computer Engineering, Obafemi Ovolovo University. Then we have Amit Gundale from Germany, who is in MBA in Engineering. I can't pronounce that name. Okay, so next we have from a separate set of from 180 to 190. Chanukya, do you want me to continue, or will you be taking over?
Yeah, you can continue, I guess. Yeah, you can feel free to continue.
I'll try to maximize my screen again once.
Yeah, it is looking. Yeah, we are able to see your screen.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Madhupriya Ramanathan from Chennai, who's a software engineer. Then we have Kritika Devi Chandran from India, Chennai, who is a BSc student in Mathematics, SDNB Vaishnav College for Women. We have Surendra Shah from Germany, who is an MSc in Automotive Software Engineering. Urmi Shah from Rajkot, who is a computer engineer graduate. Arnab Saha from India, Malda, an undergraduate student at Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences. Anita Kohli from Hyderabad, a business analyst at DXC. Sahil Rana, India, a BTech student in CSC IK GPTU. Ipshita Ghosh from Kolkata, a PhD student in Plant Sciences, University of Calcutta. Aman Ali Khan, Mumbai, a BTech student in Computer Science, VIT University. Gauri Shirsagar from Singapore, who is an HR consultant at Metis Talent Management. Yeah, I think that's all from my side.
Okay, great. Let me do one thing. Let me try and share my screen. Just give me 1 second. So I'll start off with I'll start off with Deepa Sarojam. I think most of you might have heard about her story. I mean, she has gone through a lot, and still, she came back as a fighter, and she has stood as an inspiration for most of us. So during these unprecedented times, we have seen people from all across different challenges and others. And thanks Deepa for being such a great inspiration for us, and trying to complete the boot camp, and your commitment towards the boot camp has been really good. And we have Deepa Sarojam, from United States. She's a senior systems analyst at UST Global. And apart from that, we have Irina from, she's doing her MS in applied geophysics at Nanmidi University, Nigeria. And we have Shatakshi Swaroop. She's a business analyst at Aventry. We have Tan Litung. He's also the coach, one of the coaches. And he's from Malaysia, and he's currently pursuing his electrical and electronics engineering at University Technology Petronas. And we have Veena Srinivasamurthy from Bangalore. He's a software engineer at Entity Data India Private Limited. We have Tejas Singham. She's from Australia, and she's a senior consultant at Insight Pty. We have Dundi Monica from Melbourne. She is a project engineer at Wipro Limited. We have Vishnu Chakka from India. He's a program lead at Gulf India, International India. Okay. Just meanwhile, let's take a short break here. I would like to check, what are the percentages that people gave, and I would also want to present something for all of you as well. Maybe. Yeah, I'm just, Gunika, can you read out the numbers that you have seen? Okay, probably I'm able to, go ahead.
40-60 is a very common ratio, I can see. Also 60-40.
Okay, 40-60 is okay, 40-60 in the sense 40 students and 60 professionals, right? I think some people say it is 73-27. Okay, apparently the percentages are, I'll probably try and show that to you. These are the percentages, if you can see. So it's 49-45. It's from the forms that we have seen, and also apart from that, close to 206 people have filled up the form for the graduation ceremony thing, and that's where we have seen a split of 49.5% professionals and 45% students, and rest of them are different. I mean, they have different other professions is what they have mentioned. So that's the split. Whereas coming to the overall bootcamp registrations, it's around close to that figure, where it is 47, 48, 52, close to that when it comes to all the 3,000 plus learners. Okay. I think some of them got it right. Good to know that. And here we have Ananda Aransa. He's a software engineer at Proximaka. And we have Ajay Karthik from the US. He's a delivery manager at Zinsa Technologies. We have Nikia Michelle from United States. She is currently she's a developer at University of Arkansas for medical sciences. Dr. Abhishek Mahesh Appaji is a faculty at BMS College of Engineering. We have Jose Ricardo. He's from Ecuador, and he's an artificial intelligence engineer at EY. And we have a special guest here. We have Raghunathan Bhaskaran. He's from Mumbai, India. As you can see, being 68, I expectedly have reminded an outlier, quietly soaking in the chatter within the channels, and have greatly benefited by the enthusiasm of the learners and dedication of the coaches. Thank you, DPhi, for a wonderful boot camp. It was a fun way to learn and structured in a way, making it easy for even people without any prior knowledge of the subject. Keep going. All the best in your future interviews. Thank you very much, Raghunathan sir. You are a great inspiration, and I still remember the mail you sent a few weeks back. It's quite inspiring to see that it just says that age is just a number when it comes to doesn't define anything when it comes to learning, and you stood as a great inspiration for many of us. Thanks a lot for joining us, and we wish you the best. And we have Shivani Varale. She's from Pune, and she's currently pursuing her information technology bachelor's at DY Patil College of Engineering. And we have Saswat from India. He's a GIS analyst at GIS Technology. We have Esteban from Costa Rica, and he's a industrial engineer. And we have Balram Thakur from Ghaziabad, and he's a college student at IMS Ghaziabad. We have Jansi Turkapalli from Hyderabad, and she's currently pursuing her mechanical engineering at JNTU Hyderabad. We have Sri Lakshmi Prasanna from Vignan's Institute of Engineering for Women. We have Vignesh Bangaru. He's from Malaysia, and he's a data engineer at PPG Industries. We have Amya Ranjan from Bangalore. He's a software engineer at Accenture. Srinivas Reddy Nandiala, he's a student at VIT Bhopal. Parag Prabhakar Dhawan, he's a research scholar at Vishweshwaraya National Institute of Technology. Vinay Kumar Akanapalli, he's from India, and he's a software engineer. And Sinet Tappa, he's an Android developer at Shoof. Gunika, if we have any questions, or I think some messages are popping up on Zoom. If we have anything, let me know.
Yeah, we actually have a lot of appreciation from Raghunath sir.
Wow, great. Thanks a lot. Probably like I'll try and put it up for him so that whenever he watches in the morning, he can get to see it. So generally that's what he keeps saying. Yeah. Yeah, probably where is Raghunathan, sir? Yeah, sir, this is for you, probably. Yeah, these are some of the appreciations from the learners that we have. We have Diksha Singh, who's saying amazing, sir, and congratulations, Raghunathan, sir. And that's some inspiration for you, and you stood as a great inspiration. I hope you watch this tomorrow morning, and yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot for others. And we have right now, we are at Vinay, right? Yes, Vinay Kumar Akanapalli. He's from India. He's a software engineer. We have Sinet Tappa. He's an Android developer at Shoof. We have Srihari Vashista from Bangalore, Bangalore University. And we have, just give me 1 second. Yeah, we have Lakshmi Maunika. She's a business development. She's taking care of business development at Techion Corp. We have Karthik. He's from Chennai, and he's a software engineer, Srinisoft Technologies. And we have Kutbuddin from Mumbai. He's a data scientist at Fractal Analytics. I need to probably pitch up my voice maybe to make it less mundane or monotonous. We have Nesrin Fakhruddin from Mumbai. She's a programmer and she loves coding. I hope you must have seen her quite enthusiastic learner among the rest of among the community. She's always in for game to learning, and she's always hungry to learn more and more. And we have Tran Bao Chao. She's from Vietnam. She's a business intelligence analyst at Shopee. And we have Sumesh Arora from Delhi. He's a full stack developer at Siemens Energy. We have Suraj Negi from India. He's electrical engineering student at College of Technology, Patnagar. And we have Nishita Jain from India, software engineer, L&T Infotech. We have Mohammad Kashif Mois from India, Bangalore, associate software engineer, Accenture. Okay, this brings me to probably I'll try and play one of the videos that one of the learners have sent it to us. I think it's a very interesting video. and probably you all should watch it. It is sent from Gauri Sri Sagar. I'll do one thing. Let me reshare my screen again so that you all can see listen to the audio as well. Yeah. I'm really sorry, like, we should be done in some time. But yeah. Yeah, I think that was an amazing video. Thanks to Gauri Sri Sagar. I think she's from Singapore, and she's a HR consultant at Metis Talent Management. She's into the HR function. I think this is super creative. This is one of those super creative videos that we have seen so far. Thanks a lot, Gauri, for sharing your message in the form of a video. I think it takes a lot of effort to do something like that, especially the fraud detection. I was amazed to see the kind of creativity that you have brought in terms of explaining that fraud detection or modeling with those peanuts or whatever it is. Yeah, it's very amazing. Thanks a lot for that. And we also have some interesting videos as well. We would definitely share it by collating in the form of a nice collage. Probably we will append all the videos and share it in a while after the ceremony. And we have Mohammad Kashif Moise, who is a software engineer at Accenture. And we have Karan Chowdhury from Gurgaon. And okay, 1 second, I think. Yeah. And we have Karan Chowdhury from Gurgaon, who is a software engineer at UHG. And we have Praveen S. He's from Chennai, software engineer at Wipro. And we have Akruti Akurati Sri Krishna Sagar from Andhra Pradesh. He's in his first year of MTech at University of Hyderabad. And yeah, with that, I'll probably switch to another thing. That is this thing. Okay, yeah, I'm here. So we have Sivaguru. He's a BTech student in information technology from Raja Lakshmi Engineering College. And we have Anurag CP from Kannur, software engineer. We have Joffrey from Malaysia. He's a data scientist at Petronas. And we hardly get to see all of these people in flesh and bones, right? I think it's good to see their faces, and it's also good to see that they are from different parts of the world. It's I only got to interact with them, but didn't know where they are from and what they are doing and all. It's very interesting to see that they come from diverse backgrounds. I hope it is the same case with you all. Yeah, we have Preeti Khatri from India. She's a BTech student in computer science RTU. And we have Jada Ashrita. She's from Hyderabad and currently working and also finally a master's student in statistics at Usmania, and as well as she's working as a quality specialist at Amazon. And we have Manohar Beam Singh Mahile, Pune, India, senior planner. And we have Charan Teja Yerini from Hyderabad. He's pursuing his BTech in electronics and communication. Vellore Institute of Technology. Kanan Kumaraswamy from Tamil Nadu, software engineer at TCS. We have, okay, if someone is wondering if I'm seeing a different screen altogether, so I'm using two different screens, I'm really sorry if it is disturbing. And we have Sivateja Yadav, who's an automation engineer at Ericsson, automation developer at Ericsson. We have Shwetank from DCube Analytics. With that, we have other people as well. I'll probably get here in a while. And yeah, probably like, I can take it up as well. Yeah, we have Bala Balaji Bharatwaj from NIT Warangal. Gunika, I hope I'm not reading yours, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Hello?
Yeah, I'll just confirm. Is it from 181 to 190?
No. It's 171 to 180. Okay, it's, I think like, we are good. Not a problem. Ignore that. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's Bala Balaji Bharatwaj from NIT Warangal. And it's Venkata Raviteja Avula, software engineer at KPMG India. We have Vaibhav from software engineering, software trainee at KP Bangalore, CDAC. We have Vaishnavi Kilambi, business analyst, Merilytics from Hyderabad. We have Trilok Vinnakota from Hyderabad. He's a senior developer at Cognizant Technology Solutions. We have S. Gauri Pooja. She is from India and she's currently pursuing her bachelor's in electronics and communication engineering, JPR Institute of Technology. We have Kumar Swastik from Jaipur, Arya Institute of Technology and Management. And we have Saurav, who's pursuing his BTech at SGGS. We have Sanya Patil from Mumbai. She's a computer science engineering student. Karthikeyan from India, mechanical engineer, LMW Groups. And with that, we are done, I guess. And we have a few more names. Please hold on. And thank you for patiently listening to me. Yeah, let's go ahead with the last run, maybe. Before that, yeah. And we have Toshi Jain from India. She's a student in computer science, Aishwarya College of Education. We have Rohan Narang from Ahmedabad, Innovative Foundry Solutions. He's managing his own business at Innovative Foundry Solutions. We have Arun Tripathi from India. He's pursuing his master's in computer science at Madan Mohan Malviya University of Technology. Sai Ashish Kumar, Hyderabad. He's an analyst, animation industry. Amrind Pal Singh, India, MS student in informatics. Yeah. Sorry, someone is saying something. Yeah, we have Rahul Chaurashia. He's a mechanical engineering student, VIT Bhopal. We have Muhammad Asimuddin Sharif, Hyderabad, from Hyderabad, mechanical engineer. We have Krishna Kumar Gupta, software engineer at ING Bank. We have Pranav Bharadwaj, a mechanical engineer at Bosch, India. Kavya from Kochi, computer science student, Government Model Engineering College. Ribbon Baby from Kerala, engineering student. Renuka Prasad Shivakumar from Dublin, MS student in data analytics. Anudeep Kona, software engineer at Wells Fargo. We have Fortune from Nigeria. He's a student at Federal University of Technology. We have T.S. Nagendra from Bangalore, software engineer at Accenture. We have Diego Trujillo from Peru. He's an undergrad student at University near the San Marcos. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. So one thing is there. Gunika, you wanted me to join the Slido thing, or?
No, not right now.
Not right now,
I'm
right?
creating it for the audience. Yeah.
Okay, great. I think we are pretty much done with calling out all the names. But apart from that, we also have other learners who couldn't fill the form. However, what we will do is we will create a nice video message for all of them, and we'll try to deliver it after the ceremony. And also, I think lately we got, I think we were able to cover up all the messages. And I would also like to check if we can play some videos in between. Okay, I want to play this video of so basically this talks about the power of community learning, and it was shared by Sergio. Unfortunately, he's unable to join us today as he's occupied with some other personal work, which is very pressing. However, I would like to share a small video on his behalf. And also, yeah. Yeah, I'm playing this thing.
Hi guys, Sergio here. Participating in this bootcamp was an amazing learning experience for me.
Is this audible? Is the audio audible to everyone, or it's just Gunika? Can you confirm if the audio?
Yeah, I hear the audio.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hi guys, Sergio here. Participating in this bootcamp was an amazing learning experience for me, and the most touching part of it was to notice the power of the community in sharing experiences and knowledge. Thank you very much, DPhi team, for making it possible. And let's keep learning. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Sergio, for this powerful message. And all of us truly believe in community learning, and as I mentioned, we believe in this funda even during our post today. We have clearly emphasized we have clearly delivered this message that together we were able to witness the power of community learning, and together we were able to make things happen. And it's time to celebrate together. My hearty congratulations to all of you for the successful completion of 5-week data science bootcamp. And to be honest, it is not an easy job to commit to 5 days, to 5 weeks of bootcamp while carrying out routine activities. And you stood as an inspiration for us, and I think it worked either ways, both ways. And during this bootcamp, as you have seen already, we have seen people from different backgrounds. We have seen people who are into the data science background. We have seen people from HR, from accounts, from different backgrounds and all walks of life. And we have also seen high school kids to college students, and then we have also seen people like Mr. Raghunathan, who are taking part in the boot camp. It's very motivating for us, and it is truly blissful to see so many learners get started and get introduced to the beautiful world of data science. And together as a community, we were able to make it happen. And with this, I think probably we are pretty much done with the bootcamp ceremony. And if there are any coaches or learners who would want to talk, probably we'll give an opportunity for one or two before I sign off, before we sign off with a closing note. Just wanted to check on Zoom if a learner or two who would want to share their experience. You can probably raise your hand, or you can put it in the chat, and we would be happy to give you the mic.
Also, we've put up a very simple question about one word that comes to your mind when you think about the DPhi bootcamp. So
Yeah.
we would love to know what you all think.
Yeah, I agree.
We've put
So
the
go
link
to
in the chat as well as on the YouTube chat.
yeah. Also, if someone yeah. Also, I'll make it easy for you guys by sharing the link directly. Yeah, enter the one word. Yeah, you can go to this link directly instead. Yeah, you can go to this link and put down one word that comes to your mind. I think I'll also put it on YouTube as well. I'm really sorry. Hang on for a couple of minutes and we should be done with the ceremony. Just wanted to check, did it stretch a lot? Say yes or no. I mean, you can be honest. And also any areas of improvement that you see in the entire process. Okay, someone is asking when will the next boot camp happen? It will happen next month. I think Julian has already made an announcement saying that, asking for what do you call, for the, I think he has created a poll on whether you want to go with deep learning or NLP or unsupervised and a bunch of other things. So you should be able to get there. Gunika, are you getting the responses already or?
Yeah, there are a lot of responses. So a word cloud is being formed. Should I share my screen?
Yeah,
or maybe
sure.
we can do it at the end if any learner wants to share the experience, they can do that now.
Any learner on Zoom who would want to come live. Okay, we are seeing that. I would finally tell that yes, Team DPhi, we as a team on the matter democratizing the data science learning curve for data science. DPhi, data science from 0 to pro level. Okay, thanks. Thanks for defining it. I think we should definitely pick some of them. Thanks a lot. Okay, the word cloud will give post giving the response. Yeah, Gunika, I think you should go ahead and share your screen.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so is it visible?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can see that a lot of people have answered amazing. Like the bigger words are the ones that have more frequency than the others. So that's fantastic initiative, amazing coaches and speakers, power of community learning, incredible, awesome, data science, passionate, best. That's really nice to see.
Yeah.
And we have about 50 responses now.
Great. That's brilliant, I guess. Probably what I can do is I can start off with the closing ceremony for the session, and yeah. Probably you can let it be, I think. Okay, probably I can. I need the screen, so I'll probably put it up myself.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think we spoke about the coaches and and also coming to the closing ceremony. I think in hindsight, when I look at the entire process, I don't even we as a team, personally, I don't even remember how many people we might have spoken to get the pedagogy right, to get the live session discussions right and everything. We were talking to each and everyone because some of it we were doing for the first time as a team, as an individual, and everything we have been doing for the first time, and we wanted to get things right, and obviously we wanted to learn from others' learnings, and we wanted to deliver the best. So in the process, we have spoken to different entrepreneurs, different various friends in the network, outside the network, and who have done it time and again, and also our speakers, coaches, and everyone for that matter. Okay, we have it's a never-ending learning process, and I'm very thankful to all of them for such brainstorming sessions. It was super helpful. We couldn't implement we wouldn't have implemented the same way, but the way we discussed, but discussions have definitely helped us to come up with a path for ourselves, which we defined along with the community. And I think it's just brilliant. And thanks again to all the coaches, uh, all the speakers who have readily accepted for delivering sessions without any expectation. That's You guys have done a brilliant job. And coming to the team, I have spoken about a lot about coaches, and we have spoken a lot about our speakers and all, but we spoke very little about the team that we have. And we are very fortunate to be working. I personally I'm very fortunate to be working with such a great team who always pursue excellence and have a strong desire to make a difference, and who love what DPhi does and believes in the vision. And each one of us here at the team, completely believe in what we do and is always happy for each other's works and accomplishment. And and then all of us are working on a common goal to achieve the vision that we have set for ourselves along with the community. Thanks a lot to the team. And before I get to the team, and I would also like to wanted to mention so I would like to thank these three individuals, Apurva, Pavni, and Urvashi. So basically, Apurva is a UX researcher at Google, and she has been I'm sure you must have some of you might have already spoken to her in terms of getting the feedback on the platform, and she has interacted with few of the coaches. And Pavni, she has been trying to manage the community for a while. I mean, she has helped us in our initial days, and where she was coordinating with the coaches and all. We are very thankful for their invaluable suggestions and guidance throughout. And at the same time, Urvashi, she has helped us throughout in terms of giving feedback, and also getting certain things. I mean, she has been good with people management and bunch of other things. So she has been advising on a bunch of other things, and also helped us in the review system and process. Apart from that, that's where we come with the team, and we have a brilliant team. Of course, I mean, I didn't mention Gunika's name here, and also myself, because we have been already interacting. And recently, we have these three amazing people who have joined the team: Manish, Arib, and Julian. I don't really need to give a specific introduction to all of about all of them. That's pretty much about it. And also, I hope you have seen our new platform, and our web development team has been the backbone for whatever you see on the front face. And during the process, we have so that's I believe you're already seeing probably participating or practicing on a new platform. If not, please do go to DPhi.tech and register yourself here. We have come up with some nice courses, and also some nice practice exercises and other stuff. You can feel free to refer it to your friends and anyone. Basically, the content is available for free. So no, someone doesn't need to worry about the commercials or whatever it is, because we have put the platform so that people can learn data science for free. Okay. And also, coming to the content team, I think I have already spoken about the content team. Julian, Gunika, and Manish, they have always been there with the team. And last but not least, rather the most important of all, is you, each and every one in the community. You have been a great strength, great power, and everything for us. I mean, our super awesome learners are the best. And thanks a lot for everything. And have a great evening, or great morning, or good afternoon, in whichever part of the world you are. And thanks a ton for joining us. And
I think I would like to add one last thing that we
yes.
definitely need to thank Chanukya the most. He has been the most active person at managing the whole bootcamp, and he's the one who kept it all together. And we all owe a lot to him, definitely.
Thanks Gunika for your kind words. And yeah, thanks a lot, everyone. It's been a great pleasure uh, interacting with you all, and yeah, working with all the coaches, all the speakers. It's been a great experience for us, and we are looking forward to doing more such we are looking forward to coming up with more such initiatives, and we want to create much bigger impact than what we are doing right now. uh, yeah, thanks a lot, and take care, have fun. Thank you. So I'll keep it live for a few seconds so that people on YouTube also gets it. But people who wants to leave the Zoom chat, they can. I mean, thanks a lot for joining us, and thank you for your precious time on a Sunday evening. I hope you enjoyed it. You've been amazing. Great, thank you, and